Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansioso de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros.
I'm on YouTube Live, gang. Yeah, bro. I think my YouTube is like who is. Yeah, it's still who is _Corey.
Marcados con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada, vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The Spanish brothers are the guards.
It be like that, bro. High key.
Be
like that, bro. Hey, don't ask questions. Don't ask why KD's on this team.
Russell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bass with a screen for Bryant. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Hey, Trish.
For Durant getting to 15,000 points.
Nah, I'm doing my league.
Quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in the same amount of time.
Here's Thompson. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant.
High key is aggravating, bro.
Green. The basket drops and he gets
and fucking one. Draymond Green is not doing that in 2K26.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one
just
miss here.
Oh shit! Show me some, Draymond.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Here's Curry. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, it's Durant with the
fucking
drive.
ladies, baby. Oh, what the fuck?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. Third is Kobe Bryant.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
Hey, bro, you see that?
Takes that unique combination of agility and instinct.
Hey, you see how I'm locking Kobe though? 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 Like, don't piss me off, man. You see how I'm locking Kobe though? Oh, you don't see that?
Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love. If he's on your team, he can be an irritant if he's not with you, but
nigga Kobe just faced my shit.
Prove his doubters wrong. Kobe getting it done. Just a gorgeous shot that time.
Curry outside, and the shot is good. Curry's got 6 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now, here is Russell. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta. Here's Wright. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And it's Green missing.
Those are chances.
Shit, I don't even know.
You can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough.
Like I said, why did I pump it? Did you not see his green window? That RNG matters, son. Well, this is a non-RNG game.
From converting in close.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
The drive by Russell.
Wait.
certainly be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old-school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
And guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA plays. Very strong in the pick and roll already, knows how to attack with contact, great vision, and he can also shoot the basketball.
And you can say this just about every prospect, but I think with Russell, he'll need some time to adjust. He has the raw skill to play multiple spots on the floor, but each position has a nuance to it that he'll need some time to learn.
Now here's Bryant. 11-point game his last outing.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry attacking. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Shot from free throw range. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Durant just inside the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Kobe with it, picked up by Thompson. Kobe dishes to Russell. Here's Bass. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough, physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics had traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with the broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs, but Bass helped push them in.
And last season, one of the most meaningful in Bass's career in terms of his contributions really counting toward the bottom line. A lifetime role player. The outcomes of many games last year were swayed by how well he performed.
Shots good by Kobe.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Curry playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Outside, Green. The shot. Again, Curry missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
It's stolen by Curry and stolen by Russell. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Here's Durant.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Curry, throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
There's the lob to the hoop, and then Durant with the dunk.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Thompson. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Now here's Bryant following the miss by Draymond Green. And here we go. Warriors running again. Durant for 3. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. Again, Durant missing.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Impressed with the pace they've been keeping, really getting up and down the floor.
Yeah, they really have done a nice job. I agree. 5 of their last baskets have come on the fast break.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Splitters checked in for the Lakers. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson passes to Durant. Again, Durant missing. The Lakers shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Russell kicks to Kobe. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Bryant's got 10.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Russell against Curry. Out to Thompson. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 12 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Splitter. Green with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Durant's running. And the basket by Curry.
Making 4 of their last 5 scores coming from fast breaks. They're really getting it up and down now. Look like they're on roller skates out there.
Yeah, as soon as they get the ball, everybody on their team is looking to get out and run.
Now here's Kobe. 10 points for him.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Curry with it. Picked up by Kobe. And Curry, here we go. Shot clock at 5. Fades. And that one goes long.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now, here is Russell. He has 7 and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2. is coming up. And the one thing Tiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles. He knows where he's supposed to be. He gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Kobe.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
And it's Russell missing. Warriors leading by 14. Durant just inside the line. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
8 points in a row for them in the transition game, and they're feeling it right now. They're in a nice flow.
Yeah, look at the pressure they are putting on the defense. Everybody's filling lanes. This is just fun to watch.
Rondo kicks to Russell. Jacks up a three, and he gets it to go. Russell's got 10 points. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 13. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with myself being able to.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Lakers ball. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And, guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Maurice Spade's out there with Durant. Now here's Curry. Lets it go with a three. Rondo with the rebound. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. Here's Clarkson. And another basket for the Lakers.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Curry kicks to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Wright dishes to Clarkson. Cannot hit, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
And here is Wright, following the three from Kevin Durant. Splitter sets a screen. Rondo's shot is good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Can't connect from short range.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 6 points for Klay Thompson.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Rondo kicks to Wright. Rondo against Curry. Rondo passes to Splitter. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Out to Thompson. Iguodala wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 12. Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Kobe's checked in for Jarrell Wright.
Kobe Bryant.
Clarkson dishes to Rondo. And let's get a look at a group of point guards who have been rolling in the second half of the season with some very important and impressive point totals. Third is Stephen Curry.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Iguodala outside. The Lakers with the rebound. And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Rondo kicks to Clarkson. Picked by Randall. Feeds it to Bryant. Lakers passing it around. From 13, and Durant sends it back.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Warriors leading by 8. Curry outside, and the officials call a traveling violation.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Randall. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Here's Curry following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15, and he gets it to go.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Lakers trail by 8. It's stolen by Curry. At the elbow, it's Thompson. 11 feet away, it's tipped, and he gets it back. Second chance shot. Pass to Spates. Bryant against Iguodala. Thompson left side. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Rondo with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Here's Clarkson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
and you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Good. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Kicks to Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. Rondo passes to Kobe. Splitter sets a screen. Kobe goes in. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Bryant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnovers.
Now here's Bryant after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Splitter, that's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And the Warriors with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Here's Durant. Rondo with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Curry with the steal. Launches a three, and that is good. Curry's got 22 points.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Splitter sets a screen for Kobe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Iguodala, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games up until then.